I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that
Hold
when people say
on.
that at
I
all.
disagree. To me, it go Forest Hills, the off season, then Bourne Center. We're sleeping on the off
Excuse me?
season.
What you
sleep
just say?
the off season? Are y'all sleeping?
Welcome to the Know It All Podcast, also TKIA Podcast, and we are welcome to episode 86. I'm your host today, along with Some Chill, Wrestling Geek, and we have sports fans. This is for you, college fans in particular. We got college football today.
College.
But before we dive into
fans.
that, yeah, it's true. Before we dive into that, our group Instagram, Know It All Podcast YT. YT stands for YouTube. Follow us individually, Don King, Some Chill, Wrestling Geek. Follow us on TikTok, Know It All Podcast. Go subscribe and show love to the Wrestling Geek Road to 400 subscribers. We're road to 100 subscribers. Please get us there. That is our goal. And we love and appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us. If a continued listener, watcher, viewer, we say thank you. And yeah, welcome to episode 86. And let's get right into it. We got college football. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Terrence now because it's something that he wanted to do. So go ahead.
First and foremost, thank you, Jesus. Second off, shout out my wife. I told you I was gonna do this every video. Let's
Why are you yelling?
Go.
Why are you yelling? He'd be like, yeah, shout out my wife. Hey, nah, we respect it though.
That's what you call true love.
Indeed.
I'm just gonna start doing it both. I'm gonna yell for Jesus and then I'm gonna yell for my wife. So
nice.
I'm gonna do that next video.
Yeah, I'm about to say keep the same energy for Jesus.
Hey, you're right. I should have more energy for him first. But it's college football video. It's 2025. Summertime is here. Unfortunately, it's hot down here where we stay at. But
yes.
it's you know what that means. Football season around the corner. If you love NFL, preseason starting in August, the end of August, legit the last day, and college starts in September, or week 0 tends to start in like late August. But it's college football season, man, and who don't love a good college football season? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use my phone to pull up this stuff because I don't want to go in and out of full screen while I'm recording. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna do it one time to make sure it is recording. Okay, it is recording. I just want to make sure it's there, but I'm gonna pull everything up on my phone because I'm gonna pull up all the conferences, and we're pretty much, if you know college football, we're doing Power 5 conferences. We might do a couple of Group of 5 conferences and all that. So just talk about the little teams that had a good year last year. Like Boise State's not really a little school, but they're not a Power 5 conference, so they can be talked about. I'm gonna start off with the Big 12 because it's probably the most wide open conference this year. If we're being real, I mean, you got a lot of teams in the Big 12. Let me pull them all up because I know them, but I gotta see them. And I want to see.
Don't know them by heart.
I want to see the standings as well. 2024. Okay, there you go. We're just gonna start off with the Big 12. We're gonna do the bigger conferences first, like I said, because why not? So let's just get the pretenders out the way. Oklahoma State are frauds. Don't know how Mike Gundy still has a job. 3-9. UCF sucks. They're the 2017 national champions. Let them tell you. Arizona sucks. Utah sucks. Houston. This is going off last year's standings. So.
I was like, dang. Okay, I got you.
You said Arizona suck. Wait, what listing are you looking at?
No, I'm on Google. Yeah, I'm on the Big 12.
I mean,
I thought you was looking at. No, I thought you was looking at the rankings.
Nah, this
is
the records from last year.
I thought it was.
So let's just talk about the big boys. Arizona State, great year last year. How you pronounce the running back name from last year? Katabuki or something like that. Scatabuki. I know he was really good. He carried
Scatterbo.
Yeah, Scatterbo. He was really good last year. He carried heavy. BYU actually had a good year. I was low key slept on. I didn't even know they had a good year last year.
Dude. Yeah, they were slept on. Yeah.
Yeah, they were 11-2, ranked 13, because they should have been ahead. Ole Miss, who was 10-3, Tennessee, who was 10-3. They should have been ahead of all of them teams.
Well, you know the SEC bias gonna kick in, but let's talk about the team that got all the hype last year. Talk about Colorado. I mean, Deion Sanders got another. I don't know. I heard he lost a couple players, obviously to the draft and to the transfer portal. I don't know if he brought in as many this year, though. I mean, what do y'all think, Colorado? Y'all think they're going to win the Big 12? Because I personally don't see it. I don't think they're going to take a step back, but I don't think they're beating, like, Arizona State or BYU or Iowa State. Like, you got 3.
I think they're going to beat BYU. The only team I'm worried about for them is Arizona State and Texas Tech.
I personally think BYU gonna win the Big 12 this year. I don't. Arizona State,
And
I feel like
Iowa
they're gonna take a step back.
and Iowa State. I'm tripping.
Y'all feel more confident than I am apparently because I think they are going to take a step back. But I think, I mean, I do know, and you guys correct me in the comments below or one of y'all. I do know they brought in like some pretty good players. I think a tight end, a whole bunch of other stuff, some linebackers. But I offensively, I would not lie to you to say that I don't think they will take a step back. I think they will.
Wait, no, hold on. I'll change what I say because they went 7-2 in the conference. Who did they? Let me see who they lost to.
Yeah, they also choked and could have been in the Big 12 title game, but choked Kansas. That was one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did choke Kansas.
But they did bring in Salters from Liberty. That's a great pickup. He's a great player. He's been playing in the G5 school for a while.
And then you got a 5-star in Julian Newman.
Mm-hmm. So they got some teams, man. They got some players. Obviously, they lost the biggest name they've ever had in Travis Hunter, Heisman winner, NFL second round pick.
You could say probably the two biggest names.
I about to say Shador was just as big.
I mean, he was
probably the two biggest names. Too.
He was big name because of his dad. I'm not saying he's not skilled. He was a great college quarterback, but his problem, he held the ball way too long. He lost a lot of the games they lost. Again, the defense was kind of mediocre, so I can understand. But at the same time, some of the games he lost, he played bad in.
That line too.
Terrence, hold on, Terrence.
That line.
Terrence, Travis Hunter wasn't that perfect either.
Travis
his
Hunter
route
was
running
perfect player on the team.
His route running got exposed during training camp, so he wasn't that perfect.
I mean, it couldn't have got exposed. He won the Heisman.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for the training camp purposes, I did see a lot of people big.
Time out. We talking about the NFL. Wrong? That's another level. I thought you were talking about college.
No, and I'm not talking about going. I'm talking about just running routes by himself. See, he was running bad routes.
See, okay. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me finish this because this is how I feel about it. He's not one of the greatest route runners, but when you're just that naturally gifted athletically, you're gonna be able to shine. Now in the NFL, that's good. It's gonna have to tighten up because now you're not the only guy that can do stuff like that. But he's athletically gifted. Like that's a gift from God, and that's why he was able to do what he did.
And mind you, Terrence, I'm not trying to argue. Like the only thing I'm arguing is Shador was just as big as him. The best player was Travis Hunter, without a doubt.
Big name, yeah.
No, he was the best player on that team. Travis Hunter was the best player on that team.
No, I'm saying Shador was big name wise, but not.
Yeah, not skill. Well, no, it's two separate like positions. You can't compare.
But you're comparing
both sides of the ball.
And then on top of it,
he's more talented. It's not.
No, I'm saying one
played wide receiver. You're comparing already. Yeah, you are. You just said both of them are like this and that, but then when we say they're not, we can't compare them. You said, but you started the comparison, really?
No, the only thing I compared was how big they were, like media-wise. I never.
Oh, you're talking about media-wise, not skill?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, then obviously, yeah.
But skill-wise, no. Of course, Travis Hunter is more skilled.
Yeah.
I don't think Colorado.
And I think that's due to athleticism, in my opinion. Colorado's not going to fall off.
I think they're going to win 10 games. I give them 10 games. They're not winning the Big 12. I'm sorry, they're not winning. The Big 12 is wide open.
I don't think they've been in the Big 12.
I think they have a chance at winning the Big 12, especially with Caden Salter.
Give me BYU.
You got BYU coming out?
Give me BYU. I just don't see nobody beating BYU.
Arizona State is beating BYU.
Oh man!
Who else did Arizona State lose though? Because that's
then you're sleeping on Iowa. And then you're sleeping on Iowa State, the other team that made it.
Yeah, and they choked the big game too. I forgot who the heck they lost to. They choked the big one. Who was it?
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, who else did Arizona State lose? Because I still feel like they can definitely come
Kansas. Kansas upset a lot. If quarterback Daniel stayed healthy last year, Kansas would have been a really big threat. I think they're gonna be good this year too. That's my sleeper team for the Big 12 this year. If he's still there, I don't know if he's gone, but if he's still there, I think I don't know if he went pro or not. Nope, he's still there.
He
Jalen
went pro?
Daniels, Heisman. He's gonna be a he's gonna be a Heisman
He's still
sleeper this
there?
year.
Jaden Daniels, he's still there.
No, Jalen, Jalon,
Jalen,
number 6
dang.
or I think number 6 for Kansas. Yeah, he gonna be a Heisman sleeper if he stays healthy. Kansas will be a great Big 12 sleeper. I still think BYU is gonna take it, but we'll see when we get there. I guess that's gonna be the most open conference this year. I don't out of
He's a
every
junior
conference.
too. So yeah.
Baylor could sleep up on somebody. I don't know. TCU ain't been the same since that national championship thraxing. I mean, they won 9 games last year. I'm just looking at the records right now. I still think Kansas is better than 5 wins. They're easily a 9-10 win team when healthy. Cam Rising left Utah. That's something to talk about. He finally gave it up after all these years. But I still got BYU. I just think they're the best all-around team, well-rounded. Unless Arizona State prove me otherwise, yeah, I think BYU is the most well-rounded team in the Big 12.
I don't think I can say I can disagree. I was a little worried they had lost, but I would like to see how they are this year.
Colorado lost to Kansas, Kansas State, and Nebraska. That's what.
Oh yeah, that Nebraska loss was early in the season. They recovered from that loss.
Yeah.
But
And then it was that Kansas State. It was that Kansas State that messed them up.
No, I think it's that Kansas game that cost them the season. Because I remember they was like, if they won that Kansas game, I think they was in the Big 12 title, and they ended up losing. I'm like, bro, you got one job. Just finish off Kansas. Like a debacle Kansas team, too. An injured Kansas team. And you couldn't get the job.
And you're right, because they lost to BYU in the Alamo Bowl.
BYU a good team. I think they're going to win the Big 12 this year. Jalon Daniels is my Heisman sleeper. I don't think he's going to win it, but he's a Heisman sleeper. BYU will win the Big 12. Colorado's going to get 10 wins. And then, like I said, BYU, Iowa State, Arizona State, Colorado, all going to be battling for the Big 12 title. I just think BYU is the better team.
I think it's going to be between Arizona State, Iowa State, and Kansas State. Kansas State is my sleeper. Avery Johnson has to show out this year.
Also, this is a make it or break year for Deion Sanders. I don't care what nobody say. He got to prove me he can coach without his son and Travis Hunter. You don't have to rely on no more. So I want to see if he can actually coach a squad.
Dang, Kansas beat everybody at the end of the season, didn't they?
That's not a bad take. I would like to see what he does this year.
And Arizona State beat them too.
I don't think it'll be make or break though.
At
least for you, it might be. I don't think it'll be make or break though.
Not make or break, but he has to win at least 10 games this year. You got to get to them to the playoffs.
Oh.
You can't.
Avery Johnson?
No, Deion. Deion has to prove that he can coach without his son and Travis Hunter. And I want to see it. I'm truly down to see it.
Hold on. I disagree. Because with his son and Travis Hunter, they only won 9 games. And then the first year that they only won 6? So I would say you got to at least you have to do what you did last year and add on at least a Big 12 championship at the minimum.
That's what I'm saying. You got to at least get to the Big 12 title game. There's nothing less of expectations. Yeah. Like you got all the expectations.
I don't expect them to make the playoffs yet, but Big 12 championship, definitely he needs to be there this year.
Okay. You want to move on to another conference?
I mean, we can talk about the American Conference right quick. Army dominated the conference last year, 12-2. They got spanked.
Hold on. Don't. Navy, Army was running it too now.
That's what I'm saying. Army ran it
he
last
said
year.
He said the Army.
They got spanked by
No, I'm saying it was Army and Navy.
Yeah, but Army smacked them.
Yeah, they did. I did not expect that game to be like that.
Did anybody expect that?
Actually, I take that back. Navy won. Army 2 losses was Navy and Notre Dame. Notre Dame dog walked them, but I knew that was.
Oh, they lost Navy before though, right?
No, Navy did last game. They always play like the last game of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like right before the bowl game.
So, okay. I mean, I still don't think does make a difference. Nobody's from this conference making the playoffs. Unless Tulane, Army does something special. Not even just them two. Somebody come out here and pull a Joe Burrow type season. Nobody's winning the championship. These aren't contenders. Let's just be real. No disrespect to none of these teams, but they're not national championship contenders. Like, they're fun to watch teams that you root for, that you can hope pull an upset, but I don't see any of these teams pulling off a major upset.
I ain't gonna cut to you. Looking at these scores,
I don't either. So.
If Army can develop, that could be a problem in a year or two.
I believe it when I see it. But
They gotta have their players believe it too.
If anything else y'all want to talk about the American Conference, we can. I just don't see much promise coming out of it this year. Again, you can have another season.
Let's get to the big conference, ACC. Let's start with the ACC.
ACC.
What's to talk about?
What's to talk about? North Carolina. Y'all got to beat North Carolina this
Not
year.
worried
Bill
about
Belichick.
Not worried
Bill
about
Belichick. And then I'm also say this: North Carolina just became
it.
a college that will prepare you for the NFL off of just getting Coach Belichick. You know he's going to bring NFL plays to that college.
I hope not, because they're gonna lose a lot of games. This is not the NFL. This is college. Speed matters. Athleticism and all that matters.
He said, "Hope not."
Let me make this very clearly. As a diehard Clemson fan, I'm not worried about none of that. Until somebody dethroned Dabo as the king of the ACC, I'm not worried about none of that.
Y'all won it last year?
Yes, sir. We will walk into the playoffs again just like we did last year. I'm not hearing none of that. The only game I care about on our schedule is South Carolina because they beat us last year, and I'm tired of hearing it. That's the only game on the schedule I care about.
I need to beat Georgia, too.
We won't play Georgia.
Y'all don't play Georgia this year?
Oh, we got LSU first game. Obviously, we got to win that
Oh,
one.
yeah, y'all got LSU.
We got to come to Georgia Tech. They going to Georgia Tech this year. That should be a good one.
Y'all play South Carolina every year.
Yes, sir. I mean, outside of the South Carolina, because that's going to be a great game. South Carolina going to be good. Stellars, their quarterback is flipping amazing. North Carolina might be a trap game. Boston College is always a trap game. LSU, obviously the big one of the year, the first one. Georgia Tech is going to be a really good game. Like I said,
Y'all got to watch out for Louisville.
Louisville, see, I don't know. They lost their quarterback. So I don't know if they're going to be as good this year. So it's going to be a good season.
You're not worried about NC State?
No. The only team on the
Miami?
schedule that I legit look at, but like that we could possibly lose to is South Carolina and
Miami?
LSU. No,
Not even SMU.
no.
Confident
Well,
man?
Miami got Mr. Throw a Pick.
Yeah.
I
You want to talk about that more?
I genuinely don't see nobody that who to fear.
Y'all don't even play Miami this year.
Bro, we run the ACC.
Oh, they don't?
Like Dabo's had the ACC on lock for what, 15 years now? Somebody else might sneak in there, win the championship every now and then, which is what 2-3 times so far, like 2 times at the most within the past 15 years. I'm not worried about none of that.
I say watch out for Georgia Tech.
That's it. For the conference wise, that it's just Georgia Tech. I just don't see it, man. We got too much talent, bro. Receiver.
I would have said
SMU?
I would have said nah. They lost too many players.
We got the best.
I would have
quarterback in the
said
country.
Duke. I would have said Duke, but they got rid of their QB.
You said you have the best?
We got the best quarterback in the country. We got the top 5.
I disagree.
receiver. Who better than him? Please name somebody.
Drew Aller.
Stop. Let's be real. Next, you ain't even the best quarterback in your conference. Stop it. Next.
Who's better than him in the conference?
Next, anybody Ohio State put up.
Hey, Cap. Please stop.
Anybody
Please
that
stop.
line up for Ohio State automatically
Please
better
stop.
than y'all. It don't matter if they third string.
Please stop.
Third string is crazy. But
The disrespect stops this year. Drew Aller is going to prove that he's the number 1 QB this year.
He been saying that for 10 years. He still ain't beat Ohio State. We still waiting.
We only had Drew Aller for 2 years.
still waiting, bro.
Hey,
The best quarterback in the country.
It's our year this year.
The best quarterback.
Second best.
The LSU quarterback, Georgia Tech quarterback, who's stupid slept on. I don't believe in Drew. I'm sorry. I don't believe in him. Until he proves me wrong, I don't. We'll get to him in a minute because we got to talk about the Big Ten. But
He made it farther in the playoffs than all them quarterbacks you named. That's all I have to say about it.
And
he actually produced.
Did it
So
result in a
let's not even
championship?
say. Did y'all hold on? All them quarterbacks you named, only one of them made it and got put out first round. So what are we talking about?
You still didn't win a chip. What are we talking about? It does not matter unless he produces
Terrence,
in a championship.
what did Klubnik do?
Who did y'all? Oh, he put up 300 yards versus the best defense in the country. What do you mean?
And still lost, right?
Just like
Okay
you.
then.
The
So
same
what
team.
are we talking about?
The same team
No,
that
we
beat
didn't.
y'all beat us.
Y'all lost to Notre Dame.
I think so. Or was it Texas? We lost to
Y'all
one
lost
of them.
to Texas.
How
Y'all
about
lost to
Texas?
Texas.
Texas still had the point I'm making is Texas was the best defense in the league in the country. You say league, but it's college, but nation, league, whatever.
You
Nation.
think so? Were they?
Yes.
It wasn't close.
Yeah.
Statistically, Texas was number 1. and Cade put up 303 touchdowns. And only because the sorry defensive line decided not to show up one day, the defense in general just didn't show up. Run defense was the probably biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. But we bring it back. T.J. Parker, Peter Woods, two best defensive linemen in the league. Or country, I'm sorry. I keep saying league.
What, you talking about this year?
Yes, it's not close. T.J. Parker,
I thought
a dog.
No, I thought you were talking about last year. Abdul Carter, let's stop.
T.J. Parker. T.J. Parker.
They're not better than Abdul Carter, so I'm not even about to.
I'm not talking about who in the NFL, my brother. Listen.
No, I said I thought you was talking about last year. They were the best.
Listen here. Anybody that put on orange and purple is better than that stank blue. I want to hear it.
You made it farther, though. That's all I got to say. 0
chips in your lifetime. Don't care. I'm going to pull your move how you do us in any other sport.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair because I'm going to break the curse this year. My sorry team, going to win. We're waiting on y'all sorry teams to win.
Don, when last time he beat Ohio State? Or Michigan.
First of all, you can't ask. First of all, he's a Gamecock, and he beat y'all. So
that's good. What do you mean? That's a good team.
Brother, can you stop deflecting, bro? No,
because you're a Gamecock.
All right, finna start calling you the Penn State Weenie Hut Generals. Let's move on.
Playoffs.
All right, well, you still can never get over that hump. When is it gonna happen, man?
You know, Michigan said the same thing. We beat Ohio State and missed the playoffs, and Ohio State went on to win the whole thing. Michigan fans can talk though, because that's their biggest rival. So when they beat Ohio State 4 times in a row, it matters. Even if they don't make the playoffs, like that, legit matters for them. So I like when they keep talking trash.
They were coming off of champ. They had to defend their title. What do you mean?
Michigan went 7-5 last year. 7-6, 7-5. Yeah, they were awful last year.
Yeah, they were awful. They had no good quarterback though. That's why they spent so much. That's why they spent so much on DJ Underwood.
But yeah, to the ACC point, we're gonna win ACC. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm apologizing for it. I don't see nobody beating us. I'm just being genuinely honest. Crap, I pushed the wrong button.
That's fair. All right, Big 10.
Yeah, I'm already on it now.
Oregon's gonna be great as always. Indiana actually surprised the flip out of me last year. Came out of absolutely nowhere. Penn State is like it's like a video I saw the other day. I legit saw a video about this. He talked about the Big Ten, and he said there's tiers. He said there's Ohio State and Michigan. Then he said there's a Penn State, and then he said there's everybody else after that. Like nobody else matters. He's speaking facts. Like it's legit facts.
Hold on. The only reason I would accept Michigan. Hold on. The only reason I would accept Michigan being above us is because they beat Ohio State.
Michigan is a blue blood.
We beat Michigan, so I don't understand how they're above us. But they also have an advantage.
But you gotta think, I'm talking all time. Like all time, Michigan is a blue blood school.
All time.
No, the video he was talking about was like just like the tier list for like just the programs in general.
So he had Oregon in tier 1, right?
No, God, no. Oregon sucks. Oregon is like the biggest joke of all time.
Oh, that's their best year last year.
That O stands for 0 rings. And that's what it's going to continue to stand for. Oregon's a joke. When it comes to big national games, they choke every time.
Hey, I'm predicting an undefeated season this year.
For who? Oregon?
Nigga, fuck Oregon. For my Nittany Lions. Penn State.
Who gonna tell them?
Undefeated?
Who's beating us? Who's beating us? We're beating Nevada. We're beating FIU. We're beating Villanova. We're beating Oregon. We're beating UCLA. We're beating Northwestern. We're beating Iowa. We're beating Ohio State.
Oh, that's the difference.
We're beating Indiana. We're beating Michigan State. We're beating Nebraska. And we're beating.
Hey Tim, what day? What date is that Ohio State game?
November 1st.
Right,
we're gonna stream that. Losing. Matter of fact, let's stream that game. Let's stream it. I'm gonna take off. I'm taking off for that game. I'm taking off.
Taking off to never mind. I ain't gonna say that, bro. I hope.
Hey, first of all, Don, get a team.
What, bro?
You are a Gamecock until you get a team.
All right, bro. Good for you. You got it.
I have been a pure Nittany Lion since a wee lad.
What has that gotten you?
Heartbreak.
All right.
But I am a determined fan.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. I mean, I want y'all to go under.
I don't.
True.
I like watching.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I really got us beating Ohio State this year because their quarterback play is questionable.
No, Is that why?
Literally think about it. They had literally the number one offense, and we held them to what 17, like 20 points, while they're putting up 40, 50 points on everybody else.
So what happened?
So we're gonna win this year.
That's not answering my question.
And this is a threat to Drew
That's not
Aller.
answering my question.
Put my foot up your ass if you don't beat Ohio State this
brother,
year.
hold on now. Hold on.
No, I am a diehard fan. I'm tired of this, okay? I'm tired of this. Drew Aller, stop playing scared and ball out.
The current streak for Ohio State versus y'all is 8. They're on an 8-game win streak. I guess that includes last year too. Yeah, that includes last year.
Yeah. James Franklin, call better plays.
25-14. That's the all-time record. I swear it was a lot more games played than that, but whatever.
No. Because you got to realize, you know what's funny? I found out Ohio State ain't even our rival.
Yeah, they y'all daddy. They ain't got to rub in your rival when they beat you every year.
Okay, Terrence, is that where we're going with this? Because at one point Miami was y'all daddy in the early 2000s, so we all go through it.
Well,
okay then, all right then. I like it.
Miami
I like it. We all go, like I said, we all go through it. They was y'all daddy. They was y'all daddy through the 2000s. So I'm not.
Hey, Terrence, like it's 2025, brother.
I don't care. They was y'all daddy. I don't care. Look,
you could have said something recent. 2000s.
We're beating Ohio State this year.
Well, to be fair, Terrence, you keep talking about all them old wins. So.
Thank you.
8-year win streak is old. They beat you 8 years in a row. That's not old. That's current.
He was talking about for your team.
No, I was talking about for
they were old. The only most recent one is last year. The only most recent one is last year.
No, the most recent is 8 years in a row. Y'all have taken a butt whooping. That's the streak.
I was trying to be in yours.
It is.
So the streak's the problem.
No, they just own y'all in general. They win 25 to 14. They just own y'all.
It is this year.
It is this year? All right.
Yep.
Everybody remember this. I'm remembered. I hope y'all win. So you ain't got to deal with him no more. I'm really on your side this time.
Oh, y'all gonna have to deal with me.
I'm on your side.
Okay.
Oh my God. He the one talking, bro. I ain't say nothing, bro.
Hey, you laughing?
I'm laughing because he said
and agreeing. Nope. You're laughing and agreeing.
I didn't agree to anything. Oh, never mind.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, Tim. I do want y'all to beat them finally. So I am rooting for you. Yeah, I do want you.
Do you really? I don't.
Especially if y'all have a good season and then leading up to that date, November,
and we lose, I would be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed.
That's your kryptonite, buddy. I'm sorry.
I thought we go through this every year. Do you know who your head coach is?
Yes, he knows. He just said the name like 5 minutes.
Unfortunately,
he knows.
This is his make or break. I don't care what nobody say. For me, this is his make or break year. I let y'all give him an extra year. I let y'all know.
That make or break would have been gone.
Bro, James Franklin is still living off the fact that he took Vanderbilt to a bowl game. That's the only reason he got the Penn State job. How long ago was that? He been going for what now? And he still ain't beat Ohio State. He still did nothing of importance. He's done nothing.
This is his last year. This is his last year.
He should have been gone 2 years ago. They should have said, "Butthole isn't here."
Hey, hold on. When I said that, y'all were the main ones saying, "Well, he's beating everybody else consistently."
No. I said he ain't beating the main two. He ain't beating the main
two. Y'all also. I said this last year and the year before he needs to be fired.
I said that because he was beating everybody else. They probably don't think there's no one else. There's no one else that can get him there. That's really probably what they think.
Hey. That nigga needs to go.
He's been there since 2014. Gosh, dog. I didn't know he'd been there that long.
Yeah, and just losing.
He's also 1-10 versus Ohio State. That's actually unheard of.
Just losing.
That's actually ridiculous.
How do we feel about the USC Trojans?
You said what? What did you say?
I said, how do we feel about the USC Trojans?
Oh, they're going to be trash this year.
Yeah.
Let me make this very clear. Unless Nebraska come out of absolutely nowhere with a Patrick Mahomes off-brand quarterback, the same three teams, Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State, are going to run the Big Ten again. Maybe Indiana come out of nowhere again, do their thing. But Ohio State is a constant. Michigan, even with a struggling season, is still better than half the league. And Penn State is going to be right there with them. The same three teams that we've been seeing the past decade is going to be the same three teams again.
He said it's gonna be the same three teams this past decade.
Purdue is trash. Maryland was trash when they was in the ACC. Northwestern's it's not even a basketball school. Northwestern don't even have a stadium. They playing on a beach.
Oh yeah,
what are you talking about?
No, they supposed to be they. Hey, you know what's crazy? They are on the edge of a lake, which is insane.
Right,
they getting a new stadium. They're supposed to be having a new stadium this year or next year.
And, I'm sorry, and Oregon, because Oregon's always good. So 4 teams. Now that they're no Big Ten, so you got 4 teams. And then Indiana's like right under them because they just had a good
Oregon
season.
ain't doing shit this year.
So you got your main 4: Oregon, Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State, and then everybody else is really just there. Like you just watching. So
That's true.
like the Big Ten does not surprise me if one of those 4 teams come out of the Big Ten. Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan, or Oregon. One of those 4 come out of the Big Ten, I won't be shocked. Oregon won the Big Ten last year in their first year. So if they win it again, who cares? Ohio State proved that don't make a difference. They beat the dog mess out of Tennessee. They dog walk Oregon. Who they beat in the semifinals? Was it Texas? They beat Texas, and then they proceeded to beat Notre Dame. The Ohio State just proved that conference championships mean nothing. So, especially when you got the Big Ten bias and the SEC bias now, because those are the 2 biggest conferences.
Especially when you got an NFL team.
So, yeah, bro, the conference championships matter, because especially for like us last year, our situation where we needed to win to get in. But a team like Ohio State, who only lost 2 games last year, bro, that don't make a difference for them. They can walk in because they brand alone. So. Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, Oregon. Same 4 teams that we're going to see for the next decade. Well, Ohio State's going to be forever. But that's the Big Ten, the Big 4. And then everybody else. Again, Michigan,
Big
Ohio
4.
State. And then you got Oregon, Penn State. Like,
And
that's the tier.
and the rest of them.
Bro, nobody, unless one of these teams, because Iowa has no offense. I have never seen a football team that legit has nothing but defense. They can't score points to save their life.
That joke is funny. That joke is funny. They got an outstanding defense and a terrible offense.
Unless somebody jump out of nowhere, the Big Ten is gonna go right to the same team that wins it every year.
Iowa proves my point. You need offense.
Iowa needs everything. Iowa suck. So and they won 8 games, which is shocking. I didn't even realize that.
Now it's time for the SEC.
Well,
Yeah, SEC.
Technically, yeah. I mean, Notre Dame and Independent, so they always there.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Because we did Big 12, Big
Texas-
10, ACC.
Texas winning this year.
I said that last year, and then Georgia did what they do. Until somebody
Do they even
throws
play it?
Georgia, I'm not hearing it. Tennessee.
Didn't Alabama do that already?
No.
No, Georgia won the conference last year.
They won the conference last year?
They played Texas.
Oh yeah, they sure did and beat Texas. Texas played Ohio State. They played Georgia.
So let's just get the monkey out
They
of the
don't,
room.
they don't play no. Oh, we gotta sleep. Hey, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna cut you off like that.
No,
Don't sleep on Florida either. Don't sleep on Florida.
I was kind of going
DJ Lagway.
Oh, that's what I was. I think that's all we was finna say.
Nah, I wasn't going there. I was going to say let's get the monkey out the room and talk about Arch Manning. But he's getting hype out of this world. I ain't never seen hype like this before. I know his last name is Manning, but the hype he's getting is absolutely insane. He ain't played a full game, at least started a full season. Heisman
What are you talking about? I thought he played 2 or 3 games last year.
Yeah, but he wasn't a starting quarterback.
Wasn't it starting?
Yes, he was. He was started. He started at UTS. Yeah.
I meant like the full-time starter.
Yeah, he means a full-time starter.
Well, no, I think that was Texas being too loyal to Quinn Ewers.
As he should. He was winning games. You don't bench somebody.
But he was also injured and making games closer than what they had.
Yeah, but when Arch Manning came in versus an actual good team, he didn't really play that well. I get it, coming off the bench versus a good team ain't like Georgia. It was Georgia, I think. They played Georgia and they still lost.
Yeah. But I feel like that's also you got to also look at is they prepared Quinn Ewers for Georgia, not Arch Manning.
Well, as a quarterback, you should always be ready for any opponent. That's what film's for.
That's true.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But if a coach is literally okay, Quinn, you got to do this. You got and like you're barely in it. Of course, you're not gonna do nothing.
I mean, Sarkisian did his thing. He's a great coach who came from Nick Saban. Shocker, another good coach from Nick Saban. Um, he was loyal to his guy. His guy took him to the playoffs a year before Arch Manning showed up, so he was loyal to him again this year. He took him back to the playoffs again. Now we're in a new era. Now we really gonna see if Arch Manning's really that good. I really want to see it.
Yeah. And you know what else is
I wanna see
crazy?
it too.
I didn't know Nick Saban coached at LSU first.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
So sorry, we
Isn't
kind of
it?
skipped the whole point. Georgia and Texas, we know how good they're gonna be. Tennessee,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think we needed to
yeah.
waste time to talk about them.
No.
Hold on.
Tennessee's
Hold
gonna
on.
take
I'm gonna
a
say
game.
this.
No, I was saying I
Tennessee,
don't think we need to waste time to talk about
Tennessee,
Georgia.
Tennessee need a QB. Georgia, actually, we do need to talk about them because they don't have a QB either. They're just all defense this year.
Is he cutting out or is it just me?
Well, I think he cut out a little bit.
Cutting out because y'all was lagging too.
Oh, it's-
Discord.
Yeah.
Nah, it's probably his service.
Turn the camera. I'll turn it back on. It's a SEC stack this year. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. They got a lot of good teams.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying we got to talk about Georgia because Gunnar Stockton ain't.
Jesus. Hey, turn the cam off and just talk. It might be better. Right now.
Lee. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
That might just be the mic.
a little better.
So I was saying,
No, I don't think it's the mic, but
I was saying Gunnar Stockton
yeah.
is. They have a questionable QB room, just like Tennessee, and I think they're just a defense.
Yeah, he's completely going out.
Jeez.
Leave the chat and come back right quick.
Yeah. Leave, come back into the server.
Leave the chat is crazy. That's a funny name. While he fixes that, I'm gonna kind of go on about what he said. Like we said about Texas got their quarterback. Supposedly, we don't know. We ain't seen Arch Manning. Georgia gonna start them. I think he's gonna be solid. Kirby Smart is his coach. He's a two-time champ. I'm not worried about nothing Kirby Smart do. As much as I despise Georgia, Kirby Smart's top tier coach. He might be the best coach in college. As a Clemson fan, I'm gonna stick up with Dabo because that's my guy. But Kirby Smart's an excellent coach. I'm not worried about him having quarterback problems. He'll get it figured out. Tennessee's gonna take them Brickstone. Missouri actually won 10
We
games last
said,
year.
we said that about what's the name? What was their last QB they had?
Who Beck is
Mr.
terrible.
Throw a pick.
Stockton
Exactly,
he actually
and
played
Gunnar
good in
Stockton
playoff
ain't
game.
no better.
No. We only seen one game. I'm not doing him like
No,
that. I've only
hold
seen
on.
one game.
We can't do that.
No,
We can't.
hold on. This is
can't
what
do it.
I'm saying. I think, from what I seen from Gunnar, he's just athletic.
One game. And I was against an elite defense. Remind you that Notre Dame defense is elite, so I'm not gonna do him like that. That's dirty. His first career start against an elite defense? No. I'm not.
No, hold on. I thought he was put in against Texas.
He was put
so you're
in.
right.
Yeah.
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 First career start, playoff game, Notre Dame. The team
I still stand on, like, he might. The best that I can see him doing is doing what Will Howard did and just being a great game manager. Other than that, their QB room is questionable.
I mean,
they're going to rely on defense this year.
Even if he is a game manager, he still play for Georgia. He's straight. All he got to do is show up.
No, don't mean nothing. Have their team locked up.
And we talking about Georgia, man. Georgia recruit players like a bucket of chicken.
They all go to jail. They all get a Hellcat and go to jail.
Can we get out this meme?
It's the truth. What you mean? Half their team is in jail right now.
And they come right back like a bucket of chicken. They always back.
Why are we saying the bucket of chicken?
Because chicken is like a
right. I was just about to ask that.
Because the chicken reference is essentially saying they break them in just like they lose them. Kirby Smart is an excellent recruiter. He can bring them in the same way he lost them. One dummy do something stupid, he gonna bring in the next one. It's like
It's true.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I
got Texas.
Nope.
I think he's better than. I think he's gonna show out.
Until somebody stop Georgia, I'm not hearing it. Until somebody proves Georgia otherwise, I don't want to hear it.
See,
Alabama quarterback room, I don't know what the heck they got going on. Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin's just like James Franklin, a choke artist, can't win the big game. Don't trust him. He did it at USC. He did it at Tennessee. He's doing it at Ole Miss. No. So,
didn't they beat Georgia this year?
yeah.
He won a big game. Better than James Franklin.
James Franklin won some
Oh my
playoff
God,
games.
let it go. Let it go.
Did he? Hold on. Let's be honest. To a lot of teams in the SEC, beating Alabama is their natty. For us, for Penn State right now, we need to make sure we beat Ohio State. That's our natty first. Then worry about a natty.
It's not like it's a big pick between the two, but if I had to pick, I'm probably going to pick James Franklin if we've been honest. Lane Kiffin has been coaching since we were kids. Like, dude can't beat elite teams when it matters. Like, a regular season win is fantastic and it matters. But come on, bro. Like, I don't trust Lane Kiffin. I don't trust Lane Kiffin with $1.
I don't trust James either.
And then you got the other monkeys in the room. You got LSU, who they got a top 5 quarterback in the country. They returned a lot of star players. The defense is still going to be good. Could be a surprise pick, but once again, another coach who will never be trusted, and Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly.
Never trust Brian Kelly. Never. He choked at Notre Dame, and he's going to do the same thing at LSU. He's an awful coach. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm going to be real with you. That QB and Colin Hurley they got, that man only 17. Well, I think he 18 now this year. Hey, I don't think they're going to do nothing this year, but if they develop him right, he's going to be a problem. That man got an arm.
So, fortunately, I'm going to make this pick now. My pick to win the SEC, and I hate to say this as a Clemson fan, but it's going to be South Carolina. I think they got
You cut out.
I didn't hear what you said. You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
I said the pick for the SEC for me, unfortunately, I hate to say it as a Clemson fan, it's going to be South Carolina. They got the best quarterback in the league, as in the SEC.
Lenore Sellers is that guy.
He's him. He's different, bro. And
he's that guy.
It's hard to pick somebody like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you though.
South Carolina loaded.
I feel like Nick Harbor is gonna be the make or break for them though, because Lenore Sellers is gonna ball out. No, listen to what I'm saying. Nick Harbor is, in my opinion, should have had the same height as Jeremiah Smith. The man is 6'4" and runs a 4.29, 4.3. What are you talking about?
What's the receiver you just said?
Look, we know what Jeremiah Smith can do. I am saying he should have been like that as well. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You're telling me a talent like Nick Harbor.
It's not sniffing Smith's jockstrap.
I disagree. I think he's not developed right.
Develop? What are you talking about? He's not as talented as I don't forget his name that fast. Ohio State. Jeremiah Smith, yes. God, I can't talk. He's not even better than Ryan Williams from Bama.
6'4", 230, runs a 4.3 flat.
That's cool. Jeremiah Smith shorter than him and do all that plus.
We'll see.
Jeremiah Smith are we having this debate right now? That's the best player. That's the best. Might be the best player.
Oh no! Hold on. You're confusing my words, Terrence. I'm not saying Nick Harbor is as good as Jeremiah Smith. I'm saying he should have been as good as Jeremiah Smith. That's what I'm saying.
Coulda, woulda.
Well, it's only been one season, ain't it?
I feel like No, he's been there for 2 years now. I feel like his development is getting stalled.
You also have to think he played for South Carolina, which I'm not saying they're not like a passing team, but he also didn't have a quarterback for a while. So now he got one now. So that should help.
Terrence, you're making my point. The development wasn't there for him because he didn't have a decent enough QB for him.
I don't think it makes.
You're going to have
Ryan Williams quarterback last year, and Jalen Rumor was not good last year. He was a great runner, passer, mid. He got exposed by a lot of teams last year.
Hold on. Jalen Milroe is better than any South Carolina QB outside of Lenore Sellers throwing.
That's not really saying too much because Jalen Milroe's mid. In the passing game, he's mid. Sorry,
Terrence,
rephrase that. Passing game, he's mid.
Terrence, you're making my point. That's
Right.
like you're making my point.
How? Because
You're not.
Jalen Earls is mid. He is
No,
mid.
no. You're making my point, and if you, as a wide receiver, you're not gonna really get shine if you don't have a decent enough QB.
No.
Let's be honest.
Because you just said Will Howard was a game manager and Jeremiah Smith just played with a game manager. What's the difference?
Name one South Carolina QB that's better than Will Howard.
No. You just called him a game manager. So if he's a game manager, that means he's not that good.
No, that's false. No, that's not what I'm saying.
A game manager is a mid quarterback at best. Let's be real. If you're a game manager,
that's not true.
No. A game manager.
Tom Brady was a game manager. What are we talking about?
Huh?
Tom Brady is a superstar. Huh?
No, Terrence, I don't think you understand what a game manager is.
I know what a game.
Just because
Alex Smith was a game manager. That's a game manager quarterback. There's a Alex Smith. There's a Patrick Mahomes. There's a Alex Smith. There's a Patrick Mahomes. Do I need to keep going? Because a game manager is like the quarterback who just loads the game.
Terrence, a game changer is a person who can really affect the game, right?
Yes.
I'm not saying just because Tom Brady wasn't able to run like that, he wasn't a game changer. He was a game changer in the sense of being able to read a defense. But as far as talent-wise, he was a game manager. Let's be real. He was just an outstanding-ass game manager. The nigga ran a 5.12 in the 40. Like, what are we talking about,
So
Terrence?
because you're not athletic,
are we really?
So because you're not athletic, you're just a game manager.
Terrence, most of the game. Hold on. Here,
logic. That was based off you.
Let me go. Hold on. Okay, I'm going with my logic. So off of your logic, Pat Mahomes is a game changer because of what? His athleticism, right? He's able to create.
No. Patrick Mahomes
His ability. Hold on. What are you talking about? He is a backfield creator. He's more athletic. What?
Patrick Mahomes is an improviser. I would say improviser of anything. I'm not calling him anything athletic. He's not really that athletic.
To be a
backfield creator.
Terrence. Hold on, Terrence. He's not a backfield creator,
no. I would say improviser of anything.
I'm trying to figure out where you're getting this at.
No, look, y'all confusing athleticism with I say he's athletic, now he's like Lamar Jackson. No, I'm not saying that. But
what is athleticism?
No, I'm trying to explain it. In order for you to sit here and dodge these D linemen who are running 4.3s, now you have to be somewhat athletic. Am I wrong? To be able to do all these agile moves, these throwing the runs, all that shit, you got to be somewhat athletic, right? Right?
Somewhat, yes.
Am I wrong? And no, answer me. Am I wrong?
Somewhat, yes. I just answered your question.
How am I wrong?
I still wouldn't consider him. I still wouldn't consider him. I
That's
would say he's a great improviser.
There are tiers of athleticism.
Yeah,
okay.
But in order to, if you're an improviser, you're athletic. That's like saying Tom Brady can be an improviser. No, he cannot.
In his younger days, Tom Brady was a little athletic. Let's not act like he was 40 forever.
So, but would you ever have called him an improviser?
I would call. What was Tom Brady?
No. Tom Brady was a pocket passer who was able to just escape a couple times. No, that man knew how to.
What are we talking about? He escaped all hits
from his line.
What are you talking about? That man called great blocking schemes. He knew how to adjust the line. Called great audibles. That's all that was. It wasn't him running around like Patrick Mahomes does and then throw the ball 50, 60 yards. That's some type of athleticism. Let's be honest.
It's athleticism.
I didn't say that it wasn't.
60 yards in the pocket.
I didn't say that it wasn't.
Terrence, but hold on.
A great amount.
Okay, hold on. Prime example, when they faced each other in that, what year? 2020 Super Bowl? 2021? Was it? When he literally made a diving fucking throw? And the only thing that was bad about it is the wide receiver didn't catch it?
So
how they not athletic?
So is Justin Herbert athletic quarterback to you too? Because he can improvise too.
Yes.
He's 6'6".
Yes.
He don't move around like Mahomes.
Look,
he might be a little.
Hold on, but
but
Terrence, listen to what I'm saying. Just because I say you're athletic doesn't mean you're off rip running like Lamar Jackson. You can be athletic. So hold on, let me ask you this. So Russell Wilson, who's a known improviser, he's not athletic?
I don't know about Russell Wilson. He could be improvised, but that's two different type of athletics, man. Russell Wilson look like a dad.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If Russell Wilson's prime versus Pat Mahomes is just a little bit slower. That's the only difference. He has a better arm.
Well, Pat
Like,
Mahomes
what are we
stockier,
talking about?
too. He is a little stockier compared to
Yeah.
Russell Wilson. Russell
But
Wilson like, 5'11".
but he's athletic. He's way more athletic than Tom Brady.
That's cool, but I'm not calling Tom Brady a game changer. That was the whole point of this conversation. Not a game changer.
Yeah, I'm not. He's
game
not a
manager,
game
sorry.
changer.
Game manager.
Oh, I can't classify him as a game changer. Like
Why?
a game changer because in order for you to be a game changer, like Lamar Jackson's a game changer. He can run for 60 yards and win the game. You can't say that for Tom Brady.
But Tom Brady could do
A
everything
game-
else.
But hold on, no, this is what I'm saying. A game changer when everything else breaks down, they can do it themselves. You're not expecting Tom Brady. You're not expecting Tom Brady to do that. That's why I'm saying he's a game manager. He's just the greatest ever.
I disagree with that. I don't think Peyton Manning was a game manager. I think like a game
He was
manager.
he was a game manager.
I don't see a superstar, well, in their case, legends, because they both in the Hall of Fame and they're like top players ever. I don't consider them like game managers. Alex Smith is a game manager. I'm sorry, that's a game manager. Somebody like Alex Smith, somebody like who currently?
But Terrence, but hold on, Terrence. This is what I'm saying. You got to factor in everything. You can't just leave certain stuff out. Like Alex Smith was athletic. He just wasn't like that to be a game changer.
Bro,
I don't mind Tom Brady being a game changer because he's like that. But athletic wise, like just pure off physicals.
I don't think your athleticism should consider you a game manager. I think that's a bad comparison.
But then, if that's the case, why is Lamar Jackson one?
A game manager?
No, why is Lamar Jackson a game changer?
Because he's a great player. He has a specific, like you said, he has a specific move set, or not move set. That's a bad term. He has a specific, what's the word?
Skill set.
Yes, there they go. Skill set to make him not a game manager. I look at a game manager, somebody who just comes in, like somebody who working 9 to 5. You come in, you do your job, you're a good worker, but you're not an excellent worker. You're just a good worker. Like a game manager is somebody who can just come in, have a great team around them, and still be like, you good enough to not like mess with what we got going up. Like Alex Smith pretty much. That's how I see as a game manager. You're just good enough to get the job done, but you're not a superstar. So like a role player for the NBA, like just take not a 6-man. I think 6-man's good. So just like a 7th man on the bench. That would be like a game manager. You just doing your job to not mess me up. What I guess you would call what would them point guards be? The name for a point guard?
Facilitator.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
So pretty much. So like, okay, prime example, that Miami Heat team when like Norris Cole came in, he would be a game manager.
Yes. Norris
Cole,
yes, that's perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a perfect example. Yes.
Okay, that's fair. I could change that, but
and that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say early on. Like, I wasn't trying to doubt his athleticism, but I was just saying, like, I don't think that you have to be completely athletic to do the same thing because he has both. He just helps and improves better.
But
that's just how I personally feel.
But that's why, for me to be a game changer, you have to be athletic because let's say you can't throw the ball to nobody. How is you going to produce?
If you improvise well enough, more than using your physical abilities, then maybe.
And that's why I don't have Tom Brady in that category because he don't have the physicals to do that.
Hold on.
Now he does have the smarts, but he doesn't have the physicals to do that, in my opinion. Now him just being great, you can put him in the game changer off of him just being great. But if we're factoring athleticism as a reason why a lot of these other players are game changers, we need to factor that in for Tom Brady as well.
So is Kyler Murray a game changer?
I would say this: he has the potential to become one, but he's not one right now.
I don't want to say he's
not one right now.
I don't think he's ever going to become one because
he's not a game manager either.
You also have to be not saying he's not talented. I think Kyler Murray's talented, but to be a game changer, you have to be him. In other words, like you got to be that guy. And
that's
Kyler Murray's not that guy. I think he's a solid quarterback for what he is. Arizona sucks, but I would consider him just like, well, he would be. Would it be Aaron? No, he's an athletic quarterback. He's pretty athletic, but I don't consider him a
Yeah.
game changer. I think he's a middle of the road quarterback. No
But I
disrespect to
think it's,
Kyler, but
in my opinion, Terrence, I think it's tier. I think we should put like tiers or levels to being a game manager or a game changer, because Lamar Jackson is one of the best game changers in football, period. But he hasn't won yet.
So,
But we can still
say
put
that?
him up there. But hold on, but we're also putting Tom Brady up there, but he's not nowhere near as athletic as Lamar.
But he's done
But
something. He can talk about something and done it.
that's fair. But Lamar is up there too. But what has he done? He's just really fucking athletic. So that's what I'm saying by you can't just use athleticism as you being a game changer.
unfortunately for Lamar,
That's what I was just telling you, though.
he's also ran into Patrick Mahomes.
No, but
last
that's-
time.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like it seems like every quarterback that is a game changer is really fucking athletic. Outside of Tom Brady
Peyton
and Peyton
Manning, John Elway, what's the
John,
Dan
hold on.
Marino.
Dan Marino and
They
John
weren't-
Elway were
like-
they weren't Lamar Jackson, but they weren't Tom Brady and Peyton Manning either. They were
But
they were more
also-
Brett Favre.
But they weren't.
They were
Patrick
Brett
Mahomes
Favre.
either. I mean, Brett Favre, athletic.
No.
I will put Aaron Rodgers ahead of Brett Favre for athleticism by
I
a
would
mile.
too,
But
but
he ain't
I
athletic.
would-
Like, I would say he's mid to an
I wouldn't
athletic.
say a mile. I wouldn't say a mile. I
Are
wouldn't
we
say
not
a
just
mile.
naming
He's-
good improvisers at this point? That's just how this feels.
Well, Aaron Rodgers was a playmaker. I would consider Aaron Rodgers a playmaker. That's a playmaking quarterback. Like, he can do all type of stuff we ain't never seen before. Like how he said Lamar Jackson was stupid athletic. Aaron Rodgers would be like the ultimate what's the word? Playmaker.
Arm talent.
That
Oh.
too, but playmaker. Aaron Rodgers will make something out of nothing. The same way Lamar can do
Yeah.
it with his athleticism running. Aaron Rodgers was
Yeah.
10 times less athletic, and not saying he wasn't athletic, but 10 times less, and he could do all type of crazy stuff. Aaron Rodgers was the best quarterback in the league at one point.
But hold on. He was. Would you still count him as athletic though? Let's answer that.
I mean, but see, when you say athletic, there got to be tiers to athleticism because there's a Lamar and Mike Vick, and then there's like an Aaron Rodgers tier.
That's the point I'm making, Terrence. That's the whole point I'm making. Like the whole reason I'm putting Tom Brady in that is because Tom Brady is at the bottom of athleticism, at the complete fucking bottom.
Yeah,
So
but the whole point I was making is not. I just don't consider you a game manager because you're not athletic. I can name you off a list of the game manager I legit just pulled up. All these quarterbacks I've seen play. You got Trent Dilfer, who? Brad Johnson, who? Bob Greasy. I know who all these people understand who. Jim Plunkett, Jeff Haas. I don't know who that is. Doug Williams, Terry Bradshaw was a game manager. John McMahon, don't know who that is. Ken
Terry
Stabler,
Bradshaw was very good though.
game manager. He prime example of game manager. He was Al Smith. No disrespect to Jerry Bradshaw, 6-time NFL champion. I think he got that many, 5 or 6, one of them. But those are just examples of game managing quarterbacks. I know this video
Okay,
is
let me-
super long.
Let me ask you this. So what is your QB to you? Is he a game changer or a game manager?
Justin Herbert, I would consider Justin Herbert
Yeah.
a game changer. Or not game changer, because the game changers mean you change the league. I would consider him like a playmaker, I would assume. I want to say playmaker because he has the arm talent. He has everything you want as a quarterback. I would say what I just said?
Playmaker?
Yeah, I would consider Justin
Playmaker.
Herbert like a great playmaking quarterback. He can do everything. I think him and not Josh Allen because that's a whole different athletic. Him and Patrick Mahomes will probably be on the same level of athleticism. Justin Herbert 6'6", so imagine a 6'6" dude running around the field trying to find. But I've seen Justin Herbert on the run throw the ball for 70 yards. I'm talking about the dude is on his back foot and he can
And
throw
that
the ball
takes-
70 yards. That's ridiculous.
That takes athleticism.
No, I'm not saying it don't, but that's ridiculous, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. If you want to say game changer, I don't want to put him in that category. I would say great playmaker, or whatever word I used earlier. I forgot, but yeah, like you can put
Mhm.
improviser. I guess I would say Justin Herbert's improviser / playmaker. I want to go that route. But,
For me, for you to be a game changer, you gotta be able to score in every way possible. Tom Brady can't score in every way possible. Unless he's at the 1 yard line. If he's at the 1 yard line, everybody can do a QB
I don't think
sneak.
you have to score in every way possible, though.
Okay, hold on. Hear me out. So if they're literally playing defense for the pass, right? Got everything shut down. What else is Tom Brady doing?
See, but I don't like that analogy because you got to think before athletic quarterbacks became a thing, the standard was just a pocket passer. So
No, yeah,
what did
yeah,
you not
it
have
was.
game changers back
But
then?
did you still? But
That's what I'm saying.
Like before the
No.
Michael
Valid
Vicks,
question.
before the Lamar
Yeah,
Jacksons, before the
you
Kyler
did.
Murrays, did you not have like game changers back then? Because again,
you
John
did.
Elway was
You
not.
did.
Like, I'm not saying they weren't athletic, but they weren't those athletic. Like Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson are the anomaly. So we can't compare players to them. That's ridiculous. Like that's not fair to nobody else to compare other quarterbacks to those two specifically. Michael Vick changed the game for Lamar Jackson to do what he's doing today.
But no, this is what I'm saying. You don't have to be as fat like Pat Mahomes. He can score in every way possible. Tom Brady can't.
Improvising.
And he's Pat Mahomes, but Pat Mahomes is significantly slower than Lamar Jackson. Significantly less athletic.
Yeah, but he's more
But
talented.
he's still, I wouldn't say talented. He's just more athletic than Tom Brady.
Oh, you're not watching the same football.
Patrick Mahomes is the most talented quarterback I've ever seen in my life. It's not close.
He is more. He's more talented. Lamar is just way more.
Lamar Jackson is just a lot faster.
No. I thought we was comparing Pat to Tom Brady, not Lamar. He's way more talented than Lamar.
He's
I'll
both
give you
talented
that.
both
but-
of them. What do you mean? I mean ever.
No,
Patrick
hold on,
Mahomes is the most
hold on.
talented quarterback Ever.
Only because of his athleticism.
Name me one thing Patrick Mahomes can't do. He can do everything. He's the greatest quarterback I've ever seen in my life, and I hate to say
Terrence,
that.
you're proving my point. That's what makes you a game changer. You can do everything. Now, can Tom Brady do everything?
But Tom Brady is still a game. Just because he can't do
That's
this
what
doesn't
I'm-
mean he
that's
can't
what I'm
use
saying.
this.
Terrence,
what I'm
you
saying.
no,
He
hold
was
on,
able
no,
to do that.
Hold on, because we do got to end this a little bit long. I don't know how long we're going. So, just because he can't do this, he still has this. He still has this. He still has this
Terrence.
and this. This is all
Terrence.
he needs to be a game changer. You don't have to
That's
have
what I'm
this.
saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree. I agree somewhat.
So how?
This,
So
this
how,
hold
why
on,
can't-
hold on. Okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
So why can't we just agree on it would help if you were athletic to further hit that gap of being the game changer, which is not saying you cannot have it at all.
I'm standing
What about
on what
that?
I said because,
Okay.
like I said, you can have this and this and this can get shut down.
No, it can't.
This
That can get
can
shut
get
down.
shut
never-
down.
if
Hold
you
on,
do
hold
this
on.
right, this can never be shut
No,
down.
I'm agree. No, hold on. Hear me out. Let's say your main thing, like for Tom Brady, you're not scheming for Tom Brady to run. You're not. Let's be honest.
But
You're not.
you making our
No,
look,
hold on.
you
Hear
making
me
the point.
out.
You're making it
No,
strictly
I'm
athletic.
not. No, let me finish my point though. Hold on, let me finish my point first. What I'm saying is, when you're scheming for Tom Brady, it's strictly passing and him handing the ball off. You're not looking at him like, okay, it's a chance he might take off for a 50-yard touchdown. That's a game changer. Because for a game changer, it's hard to plan for a game changer. That's what I'm trying to say. Tom Brady I'm not saying it's easy to plan for him, but it's easier than planning for a Pat Mahomes. It's easier than planning for a Josh Allen. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna
Hold
have
on,
to cut
that's-
you off right there.
Hold on,
Once
pure
again,
like
it's important. I'm not saying being athletic isn't important, but this right here is forever. How do you think Tom Brady made it for so long? This is forever.
no.
Listen,
I
Tom
agree.
Brady is doing stuff Lamar Jackson will never do. Tom Brady will forever read the defense better. Not saying Lamar Jackson can't, but Tom Brady is a better quarterback simply because of this. Lamar Jackson might have this factor, and that's fine, but Tom Brady got this. He can read defense
That's
before he see it
true.
coming. He ain't got to worry about getting sacked because he know everything's
That-
coming from. He's straight.
That is true.
When
but
you can read a
Terrence,
defense, you never
hold
have to
on.
leave your pocket. You good
Terrence,
because you know everything
Terrence,
coming from.
Which
is
why
Terrence,
they're
I'm
still
giving
considered
you-
game changers.
I'm giving you that, but that can be taught.
No, you
That can
can't. You
definitely
can't
be
teach that
taught.
to
You
everybody.
cannot teach that.
Yeah,
Kyler
no,
Murray
I'm
has
not.
been in the league forever and still don't know. Lamar
Can't
Jackson,
teach
when
that.
he's under duress, all he know how to do is run. He don't think to look for another receiver or throw the ball out. First thing, I love Lamar Jackson, but the first thing he thinks to do is to take off. That's not the first mindset as a quarterback you should have. My mindset should be,
Terrence.
let me scan the field, find my guy. If nobody's open, then let me try to avoid the second, get out of there. Lamar Jackson first, especially when he first got in the league, and I get it, he was a rookie, he was young, he was learning. But his first instinct, especially in college, was to just take off. That's an awful instinct to have. Ask RG3 how that go for his career. He ain't going nowhere. Ask Lamar, ask Kyler Murray how that's going for his career. This is more important than anything. I love athletic quarterbacks, bro. Don't get it twisted. But if you got this, you're gonna be there forever. And orange talent.
A fun fact that a lot of people don't know why Lamar does that. His coaches want him to.
And that's bad coaching on the coach part.
No, but okay, you're proving my point. If your coach is there,
I can't blame the coach all the time too, because Lamar Jackson got happy.
Hold on. No, I'm not blaming him, but at the same time, you can, because if you're not teaching him, okay, you don't always have to run. You can sit here and read the defense. He's gonna be open. When this happened, that's gonna happen. Tom Brady had that. Tom Brady had to learn that. He didn't have the athleticism. Yes, he did, because he didn't have that. If he wanted to be as great as he was, he had to learn that, because you're not going to. He had no athleticism.
Okay,
so you're not going to be great in that part.
Hold on, because we really do got in the video. Last thing I'm gonna say, I still believe this is more important than athleticism. But when Lamar Jackson plays a team who schemes around him perfectly because they know he can run, Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, who's the Philadelphia coach? I forget. Him. Buffalo, like all these teams that schemes around him and know his game. What's he gonna do when he loses this? If he don't got this, what is he gonna do?
Hold on, Terrence. Literally, just for a quick hot second, I get your point, and that's why I'm saying Lamar can be a game changer, because all he has to do is work on his arm and reading the defense. You can work on those things. I'm not saying you're going to be at the level of Tom Brady reading the defense, but you can work on that. You can't work on a 90. You can't work on a 4.3 speed.
Hold on, bro.
You can't work on Lamar Jackson athleticism. Those are God-given talents.
Nobody's doubting that, but at the same time, banking on a guy of something, saying he's a game changer off something that he hasn't even done yet. He's been proven, and we've seen it on film. He has been proven to be stopped. So why are we even deeming him a game changer potential? Why are we doing that?
And the same reason I told Tom,
the people that were dating are actually game changers.
Look, no, Tom Brady, if he was even half as athletic as Lamar Jackson, he would have way more rings.
It would be way worse. Okay, but he
would have way more rings. A lot of the times, when he lost to New York, when Eli Manning got his first ring, the reason he lost is he couldn't escape that D line. Put that D line against Lamar. Come on now.
All right, bro.
Put it against Pat Mahomes. Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, bro, do the outro.
Oh my gosh, did we forget how good those Giants teams were?
Y'all got it.
Like, if you have a great defensive scheme around a player, you're gonna stop them. It don't make a difference how. Like, ask Patrick Mahomes. He, great as he is, that Super Bowl he played when he got thumped, bro. That defense was elite, and they schemed perfectly around him. It don't matter how good you are. If that coach knows, or just team knows how to scheme around you, it don't make a difference how great you are. You can run around like a butthole the whole game. If that defense knows how to scheme around you, it makes no difference. And that go for anything. Like, first of all, the last statement was awful. I don't like that last statement he just made. But
this is okay. I'm gonna put it like this.
Let me make I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not saying Lamar is talented. I'm just saying it's hard for me to put him guys that actually change the game, but I can.
Oh yeah, that was my last statement. I forgot.
I'm gonna put it like this: a competent dual threat QB is more dangerous as a game changer than a pocket pass.
So why is a pocket
and I stand on it.
Exactly.
Did you just say Patrick Mahomes is better?
No, I think Patrick Mahomes is better, but universally, everybody. No, listen.
He's not the GOAT yet.
Everybody universally thinks Tom Brady's the GOAT, and he was a pocket passer. And no. You just said game changers can't be pocket passers, but he's the GOAT. So the GOAT has to be a game changer some type of way, right? He has to be a game. He's the GOAT. You can't be the GOAT without being a game changer.
That's literally what I've been saying this whole time.
You can't be the GOAT and not be a game changer. That makes no sense. That's pure.
That's why I said why are we comparing Lamar to them two specifically? That's just like, how can I put him in that? No accolades. He has not done nothing.
That's why I brought up.
We're just talking about pure athleticism.
That's why I brought up Pat Mahomes.
Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't got no athleticism. He got 2 MVPs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say first teams MVP. He got all that.
He got MVP.
He just ain't got the hardware. He just need this. If Lamar Jackson gets this,
I'm talking about the hardware only. I'm talking about the hardware only in this part of the conversation.
He got all the individual
all
wins.
I'm
He just need the ring.
So, hold on.
Just to get the ring, he'll be straight, man.
So
He just need the ring.
the hardware will make you a game changer.
No. He got
No.
hardware. MVPs count as hardware. I'm talking about just this. I'm not saying this to make him a game changer. He's already a game changer. I'm just saying to put him in the next echelon. I don't got him out there with Patrick.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
sorry.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so you got different levels of game changer.
Yes.
No. I ain't